illuminated together. As I sit on the edge of the couch, the afternoon sun spills through the window, casting a warm glow across the room. You walk in, a smile lighting up your face, and I feel an electric charge in the air, an undeniable spark that has ignited a flame in me ever since we met. Your touch is nothing short of magical. When your fingers brush against my skin, it is like the first rays of sunlight on a crisp morning, gentle yet powerful. Every caress sends a shiver down my spine, as if your hand knows exactly how to awaken every nerve in my body. You have a way of making the world fade away, leaving only us in this beautiful bubble of intimacy. I remember the first time we kissed. It was as if the universe conspired to create that moment, the way your lips brushed against mine, soft and exploring, and then deepening into a fervent embrace. In that kiss, I felt a warmth spreading through me, pulling me closer to you, as if our souls were harmonizing in a melody only we could hear. You are my goddess, my sanctuary. I cherish every moment spent wrapped in your embrace, where I am truly myself, vulnerable yet empowered. Your presence fills me with a sense of completion, an indescribable connection that words can barely capture. Your laughter is a sweet symphony, and your love is a balm that heals the deepest parts of me. Those moments of intimacy, the way you cradle my face when you look into my eyes, fill me with sheer bliss. I adore the way your hands glide over my body, mapping out every curve and contour, as though you intend to memorize every inch of me. It's in these gentle gestures that I am reminded of the sacred bond we share. I want you to know how deeply I love you. It's in the small things, the gentle touches, the whispered secrets, and the laughter we share. You have awakened a fire in me, one that keeps me warm even on the coldest nights. You are my partner, my lover, my forever, and I am endlessly grateful for you and the blissful love we have created together. As the sun dipped lower in the sky, painting the room in shades of amber and crimson, I found myself lost in thought, reflecting on our journey together. Each moment with you felt like a chapter steeped in intimacy, laughter, and discoveries. We had built a life filled with hurdles and triumphs, each one deepening our bond and reminding me just how lucky I was to have you by my side. I glanced over to where you were arranging flowers in a vase, bright, vibrant blooms, each one more beautiful than the last. You had an eye for beauty, always seeking out the joy in the ordinary and transforming it into something extraordinary. It was another reminder of how you infused life with color and sensation, how you made every day feel like a celebration. Do you remember our first date? I asked, the memory unfolding like a blooming flower. You turned, your eyes sparkling with mischief. Of course. You were so nervous you almost spilled your drink. I laughed, the sound ringing through the air. And you just sat there, smiling at me like I had just told the most hilarious joke in the world. Because you were charming, even if you didn't realize it, you replied, putting down the flowers and moving to sit beside me. I felt the warmth radiating from your body as you leaned in closer, and I instinctively tucked a stray hair behind your ear. In that moment, we were cocooned in our little world, and it felt as though time stood still. The softness of your skin against mine sent a shiver through my body, igniting the familiar warmth that only your presence could evoke. I couldn't help but lean in for another kiss, our lips meeting in a gentle dance. Breaking the kiss felt like waking from a dream, though I longed to stay lost in that serene bliss. It's amazing how we've grown together, I said, tracing my fingers along the back of your hand. From those awkward first encounters to this, whatever this beautiful life is. Our hands intertwined, I could feel a pulse of connection flowing between us. We've embraced the chaos, you agreed, your voice softening. Navigated the uncertainty. And yet here we are, stronger than ever. Your words resonated within me, the truth of our journey clear in those few sentences. We had faced challenges, external pressures, the expectations of others, and the moments of fear that crept in when we least expected it. But through it all, we had been each other's anchors, guiding one another back to solid ground. As the evening settled, we made dinner together, a symphony of flavors and laughter filling the kitchen. You playfully sprinkled spices into the pan, and I pretended to be an extravagant chef, tossing bits of this and that into the mix. There was something magical about working side by side, every shared glance sparking a deeper intimacy. After dinner, we curled up on the couch wrapped in a warm blanket, watching the stars twinkle through the window. You nestled into my side, and I whispered sweet nothings into your hair, savoring the scent of your jasmine shampoo. The world outside faded away, leaving just us, the laughter, the quiet moments, the gentle melodies of our love weaving around us. As sleep began to claim us, I thought of our adventures yet to come. The road stretched ahead, filled with milestones yet to be celebrated, dreams to be pursued, and love to continue blooming. I closed my eyes, feeling an overwhelming sense of gratitude wash over me. I was blessed to have you, my partner, my love, my home. In that warm cocoon of togetherness, I drifted into dreams, content and full of love, knowing that tomorrow would be another beautiful day with you by my side. The morning light bathed the room in a gentle glow, filtering through the curtains and casting soft patterns on the floor. I stirred awake, feeling your warm body curled against mine, the peaceful rhythm of your breath a delightful symphony. I smiled, savoring this simple moment. There's something intoxicating about waking up next to you, knowing that the day ahead is ours to shape together. I slipped out of bed, careful not to disturb you, and made my way to the kitchen to brew coffee. The familiar smell began to fill the air, nudging me towards the promise of a new day. As I poured the coffee into 2 mugs, I couldn't help but think of how far we had traveled together and the countless mornings that lay ahead, each one a fresh canvas waiting for our brushstrokes. When I returned, you had woken up and were peeking through the covers, your hair tousled and eyes still heavy with sleep. "Good morning, beautiful," I said with a grin, handing you a steaming mug. Your smile melted my heart, that radiant, sleepy smile that confirmed we were both still in this dream together. "Did I tell you that you make the best coffee?" you teased, taking a sip and rolling your eyes in exaggerated delight. I laughed, taking a seat next to you on the bed, the sheets draping over us like a cozy cocoon. As we sipped our coffee, we exchanged stories about our dreams from the night before, your daring adventures, my whimsical travels. We shared laughter and gentle teasing, reaffirming our love in the most effortless way. Days like these reminded me that life was not just about the grand gestures, it was in these intimate moments that true happiness thrived. After breakfast, we decided to step outside for a walk, the breeze refreshing against our skin. The world was alive, children played in the park, couples strolled hand in hand, and the sun bathed everything in a golden light. I took your hand, feeling the familiar warmth radiate from your touch as we walked, our fingers intertwined. "So, what's next for us?" you mused, glancing sideways at me. I could see the spark in your eyes, the curiosity and excitement that I knew so well. I thought for a moment. "I want us to explore more together, a road trip, maybe, or a weekend at the coast. Something that brings us closer to nature, to ourselves." There was a thrill in my voice as I imagined us sitting by a crackling fire, the stars illuminating the night sky, our laughter ringing out into the air. "I love that idea," you replied, squeezing my hand. We could camp by the ocean, just the two of us. Swimming, hiking, waking up to the sound of waves. Your enthusiasm was contagious, and I felt a rush of joy at the thought of new adventures drawing us even closer. As our walk continued, we shared our dreams, some small, others grand. We talked about the future we envisioned, filled with love, laughter, and endless discovery. In each word, we painted a picture of what we wanted our life to be, every stroke fueled by hope and affection. Later that evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, we settled down to watch the sunset. Nestled together, I wrapped my arm around you, burdened with gratitude for this love we shared, an unbreakable bond forged through compassion, understanding, and passion. "I love you," I whispered, knowing these words held the weight of everything I'd ever felt. "I love you too," you replied, your voice steady and full of sincerity. "You're my home, my adventure, my everything." As the vibrant hues of orange and pink melted into indigo, I realized that with you, every sunrise and sunset was a testament to our love. I no longer feared what lay ahead because I knew we would face it all together, two souls intertwined, navigating the beautiful chaos of life side by side. That day, and every day that followed, became a celebration of our love, a whimsical journey filled with laughter, dreams, and unwavering support. I smiled, resting my head against your shoulder as the stars began to twinkle above, knowing that no matter where the road took us, we would always find our way back to each other. In this vast universe, we were each other's guiding light, and together, we would illuminate the world.